The shade. The shade.
This first real title challenge for Manchester United Football
And Evans'
Club.
credit is not counting, you guys.
I love it. That means the pressure is not on us, it's on City to perform. Love it.
City and the
the champions. Bro, we've always thought that they stink, right? When the media said that they were the greatest.
I can't watch a Liverpool game to save my life. I get bored watching them.
Let's get into it.
Let's move in. Hey.
Liverpool versus Burnley, right? Liverpool lost to Burnley at home in September 1975. That's way before any of us were born. And
so Burnley has broken the streak at home. Yes! Okay, carry on.
Because Liverpool were home. This game is at Anfield. Woo! And Liverpool had won 4 of their last 5 games without Salah or Firmino since Salah joined. Without them starting, including a win against Burnley, which was very comfortable. So, even when Firmino and Salah weren't starting, you wouldn't have thought,
Don't count Firmino.
Okay.
Firmino's my central defensive midfielder. He shouldn't be scoring. Person should be scoring Salah. Salah just falls. You know, like I used to remember the Neymar during the World Cup. He just was rolling around. That's what Salah does every time he gets in there. Just rolls around.
But what I've always said is Salah is a better version of Dan James. Speed merchant, fam.
I never Danny James, but can now guy.
I always thought he was just a better version of Daniel James. That's just my version on. But okay, let me
carry on. Sorry, carry on.
Okay, so Liverpool had 13 shots on target without scoring in the first half. Their most without scoring since September 2017 against Leicester, where they also had 13 goals on shots at goal, but they didn't score. But I thought that they were. I'll get into that later. Liverpool had only conceded 2 penalties at Anfield this season, and they had only conceded 2 penalties in Jurgen Klopp's tenure at Anfield throughout his tenure. They had only conceded 2 before this season. Imagine that. That's a crazy stat. They hardly concede any penalties at Anfield. Liverpool went 69 games without a home loss. This is the second longest in the English top flight without losing a game at home. The first were Chelsea. Number 1 is Chelsea with 86. Woo! Don't think that record is gonna be
no.
First time Liverpool went 4 games without scoring for the first time since May of 2000. I told you guys on my last night's show that I did. I told you the last time that this went on, Gerard Houllier was the manager, and Burnley are the only side to have 2 wins over Liverpool since the 17 and 18 season.
Yeah, Swena man.
This is Klopp's first time going 4 games without a goal as a manager since December 2006 when he was coach of Mainz. Imagine, we know Klopp for Dortmund. He was coaching in 2006 and he went on this run.
But before the game, when he was speaking
I'm
to
still
the
not
media,
done, man. Trent Alexander-Arnold lost possession 39 times. This dude has set his own record. He beat his own record. Remember when Bruno lost possession, I think about 28 times, and then Trent the next week, he went on to beat him and he lost possession 38 times. Well, this dude just bettered his own record. He bettered his record by 1.
I love a record breaker. I love it.
This dude loves breaking records.
Yeah.
And imagine how many crosses were successful.
But just tell me.
1 cross out of 22. So 22 attempted crosses. And you only get 1 successful cross. Bruh.
Can I ask you a question? Burnley's defenders, they're tall, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, in your correct mind, are you gonna cross the ball to the short people in the middle? Oh, I get he put Origi in.
The thing is, he had put Origi in, and he also put in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Do you know why he put Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in, right? Spoke about this yesterday. With Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, you have to be wary of his range shooting. He can shoot from a distance, so now defenders have to come out and close him quickly, so that leaves space for them to play in. But Burnley was so compact that didn't even happen. So now what Liverpool needed, what Salah needs is space. He needs space. Shaqiri doesn't need space.
But what did he do?
But Shaqiri is playing in the midfield. Shaqiri hasn't played for a long time. Doesn't feel like the manager believes in him. Shaqiri needs a continued run of games.
But when he left the team where he was
hot.
No, I'm asking, when he left the team that he was at, in his right mind, did he think he was going to interrupt that 3?
No, but when he arrived, how many goals? Shaqiri was so influential in his first season at Anfield, and we were surprised.
It wasn't really that.
He was. Him coming from the bench.
Bruh. And
no, but he was scoring and he was assisting. No, halfway through the season.
But I'm asking you. Why did he leave where he was at? Don't leave.
Stoke went down. They ended up going down.
But don't go to Liverpool. I'm sure there are other teams that wanted him. Don't go to Liverpool. Liverpool is one of those clubs where I think
they don't use their squad depth.
No, they don't. So as a player, it's not smart for you to go to Liverpool because the same people are going to start every single game. Klopp, I can predict. His lineup, I can predict it every single game.
Except for now. He's got injuries. But anyway, I get it. I get you. When everyone's fit,
you know his team. You know his team.
And
creativity is a problem.
What's
you
happening
can't be relying on Trent.
Didn't we say that when everyone was saying Liverpool crossed Inshallah team last season, what did everyone say? The media, Liverpool played great football. It's like, bruh, no.
That's why I never watched
This
Liverpool.
isn't great football.
Just cross.
I was always saying, like, and they'd always get lucky and something falls for them and then they'd score a goal. Yesterday, Divock Origi, shanks one to the keeper. He was trying to pass the keeper and he miscues it. So now Origi runs on one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Oh, he misses.
You guessed it. He misses. So and usually when they got those one chances, they'd score and then they'd go.
The only person I'm scared of if they get like a one-on-one chance in that team for me is Mane.
But he hasn't scored this season. He hasn't been
scoring, but I'm telling you, if Mane gets a one-on-one chance, he's not like Mohamed Salah.
Salah just...
Yes.
And the media was saying, but anyway, the media is crap. They love Liverpool. They love certain players.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But before the match, I even said when we were watching his pre-game interview, you even said like he should stop focusing on other teams and start focusing on his own team. And I even said to you, I was like, the way he's speaking, he's preparing people for the fall off. He's like,
you're like this dude is preparing everyone for J. Cole's next project.
The fall off.
That's verbatim what she said last night.
The fall off.
Last night.
Because the way he was speaking, you don't speak like that if you're
confident.
No, you don't.
He's run out of ideas. I think he's run out of ideas.
But
he has no number 10.
Why don't you get a number 10? Get someone in your Liverpool.
He is his own worst enemy because he doesn't like progress. He doesn't like changing. The only way you're going to keep on winning titles, how you keep titles and how you keep on winning is by adding a piece. You add something that you didn't have last season.
Yeah.
Let's say you were great at doing this. Teams are going to figure you out next season. They're like, nope, we're going to do this. We're going to stop you. Try and beat us in another way.
They're too reliant on Trent.
Exactly. And now Trent
and I asked you, I was like, what does Robertson do?
Robertson creates sometimes. He has like 5 assists. He has 5 assists.
Let me ask you a question. What did he do? Yes. Hey, what did he do?
Nothing, man. Nothing. Even Trent. that entire team. They get in behind the
let
lines.
me ask a question. Liverpool are very dependent on those players taking the ball from the back, coming forward with the ball, and bringing
Not them
in those
taking
balls.
the ball from the back, but let's say when they're playing, they just bring the ball. The midfielders would just pass it to them and then they'd cross it. Or let's say Salah would pass it into them and then he goes into the box.
But
and
he
then
didn't play Salah.
Salah came on after the halfway.
Yeah, he put him on after, but he didn't start him.
But I'm saying that's how they play, though. It would be those 1-2s and then.
But I'm just saying they're too reliant on those players because most Liverpool games that I've personally watched, they rely on those fullbacks to bring something in.
So now, without the creativity, do you think that Klopp is ever gonna find his way out of this dilemma? Because he's not getting any.
The problem is that it's like you see when it rains it pours. Like you had the Van Dijk. Like now there's just too many problems that he has. I don't. Do you see them buying many players in the summer, like Chelsea being a Chelsea?
Doing what Chelsea did is a risk because.
I'm saying, do you see them buying many players?
No.
You don't see them buying many players. So do
they
you
need
see them?
2 or 3 players. They need 2 to be great again. They need 2.
Let me say something.
And number 9 and number 10, then they cool. What do you think they need?
They need a centre back.
Van Dijk is coming back. Okay,
they need him on the bench.
Yeah,
they
but
need one.
Okay,
they
that's like what?
Depth.
It's 3.
Squad
It's
depth.
3. It's 3. They have depth.
Let
in
me
the
say
midfield.
something else. I don't like Trent. He's a hole. Defend. If you're an attacker, you know when you're going up against Trent, you know
You have a chance.
You have a chance. And how many seasons has Trent had to improve his defending?
But that's not his game, though.
No, that's the position he plays. I don't care what your game
the thing is.
What's your position?
Sometimes you become so successful at doing one thing that you can't.
He's successful at doing one thing.
Yes, okay.
Wow.
That one thing won him a Champions League and a Premier League.
Woo! What else is he gonna win? Let us be honest. What else is he gonna win?
How though?
They're not gonna win, bruh, unless that dude fixes his defending. I'm telling you, if you get a team, if you get like players, maybe Messi, and they see Trent there, it's nice. Today I'm having the time of my life.
Messi, you just put anyone that has
Speed there.
Yes, just anyone.
Anything. For sure, even when Man United plays, they're like, "Oh, Trent." It's nice.
Obviously, when we play him,
you see, Trent, and he should fix his defending.
The first time we played them, Mourinho put Rashford on Trent. It was like, bro, you could go forward, yeah, but
when you go back,
we are going to utilize your channel. We're going to stick Rashford on you, and he got joy. He got a lot of joy. The first time.
So that's my point. Unless this dude fixes his defending, then Liverpool's in trouble. I don't see them winning what they want.
But do you think that they are a reflection of Jurgen Klopp? Are Liverpool a reflection of Jurgen Klopp at the moment?
And the fact that he doesn't like
they always say that a manager is a reflection of his team. When you saw Pep going through a bad run, did you see him lashing out, talking to the media like... Because Pep stunk up the place for like the first half of the season. That team stunk. I really think it's still a bit. It's not the City of old.
It's not. I don't think
but they're more effective now.
Yeah.
So what has happened is City have become great at what they do, and now it is what it is.
Klopp doesn't like change. We even said this. Like, his biggest problem is that he doesn't get new players in. That's his biggest problem. Unless he can start to get new players in, then I don't know how his situation is gonna change.
Everyone, that's it. It was nice for you to join us. Thank you for watching. Please join us on the next time. This has been Sports Talk with Kifue. Please leave a comment down below, and whether you've liked the content,
subscribe.
please like and subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Thank you. Goodbye.